Why women aren't interested. 3 dating mistakes 99% of men make. Hey everyone, today in this video I wanted to talk about mistakes I see many men make, and those are guys that are good guys, you know, like real awesome men that would be incredible partners, but they lose out in the dating game because they don't know these fundamental things that really repel women. And the reason why I know much about it because I'm a relationship coach and I specialize in polarity teaching, which means to create the natural state of attraction that exists between men and women. However, through cultural conditioning, we basically have been taught to just turn it off. And when it comes to dating, I can see this really clearly, that men are just super unconscious about these very fundamental things. And that's very important to know about women. So let's get into it. So dating mistake number 1 I see men make all the time is when they are too cool. I think it comes from that they watch movies and they see like cool guys with sunglasses, nice cars that get the women. But they don't understand that even if the guy is really cool, he is usually also really warm and charming. So when I watch guys on dates, or what clients tell me is that they wanna not give away anything, which means that they don't really smile at the woman. They are kind of like have this like, oh, I don't really care face. They often wear sunglasses on the date, which is a big mistake because you always want to have eye contact because that creates a connection between you. They don't really laugh about her jokes because they are like, oh no, I want to show that I'm like cooler than her. And I really understand where you're coming from. The problem is that women then feel that you don't really want to be with them, that you're not interested in the date. And obviously that will make her feel that you don't really want to be with her in this moment. And she's not going to feel attracted. So I encourage you instead to treat her like a really good friend that you look forward to spending time with, which means to smile at her, make her feel welcome, give her like a small compliment, open the door for her, be a bit of a gentleman. Definitely take off your sunglasses, look into her eyes, make eye contact. And always remember that she also feels anxious, she also doesn't know you. So never forget that you also want to make sure that she feels comfortable and good in the dating environment. However, and definitely also laugh about her jokes. This is one of the best things that make women feel so comfortable and that they can have, first of all, this friendly, safe connection with you before anything else develops. However, do not go too much into the other extreme because this is dating mistake 2 I see men make all the time, which is pleasing. So you don't want to go so far in being friendly with her that you treat her like she is the only woman that is out there and that you could ever possibly date. So don't crack out about like any little joke she makes, like, oh, this is so funny. And that's not necessary. She will just find it a bit weird and over the top. Don't be, stumbling over to like open the door for her and kind of like be too eager. Also, don't put yourself down in order to make her feel better, kind of like talk about yourself in a negative way. This is a thing that I don't know why, but I see men make all the time, because you want to come across as a strong, confident leader. And if you're a bit in this energy of like this dog, with the tail between her legs, who's like, oh, please love me, she is not going to feel safe with you. That's why women don't like that, because they always want to feel that you are a strong man and leader that can protect them. And obviously this energy is the opposite. Okay, and then dating mistake number 3 I see men make all the time is when they are peacocking. So this is such a fascinating word I learned from another relationship coach. And what that means is that they are selling themselves too much. So I think this comes a bit from the natural world, of where we see that the male species wants to impress the woman, which is fine. Of course, you can tell her about accomplishments you've made and stuff. But what I see men do is that they only focus on themselves. They go on the date And they think the goal is that I can tell her as much about myself, as much of these impressive things as possible. However, what I often see is they just talk, and they don't listen at all to women. And this is something that women find really terrible, because they feel that you are zero interested in her. And I had a client which was exactly the same way. He was like, I don't feel connected with them. I cannot like build an attraction. Why? Because even when she was saying something, he was immediately thinking about what he could say in response. He was not even listening. And if you don't listen, you don't create a connection. So definitely talk about yourself, and tell her, you know, who you are. And of course, you can also tell her the things that like are great in your life, but then also really focus on listening to her in a deep way. Look at her, look into her eyes, you know, make responses that are like interested. Ask her questions about her life. Women will appreciate this so much, and they will feel connected to you. They will feel that you're a guy that actually is really interested in them, and then finds them fascinating. And that is such an attractive quality for women, and unfortunately really so little guys have this. So it's really like a secret tip that I'm giving you here. And if this is an area that you would like to focus more on, check out, I have a super cool online course coming up. It's a live online program, so we're going to have live interactions with each other. It's called Polarity, and I'll teach you how to become infinitely attractive, how to become irresistible to the opposite sex. And those are such little small changes that you have to make. It doesn't mean that you have to become a different person. It doesn't mean that you have to be, you know, like Arnold Schwarzenegger or some really strong man like that. It's really depends that you inside yourself turn on the masculine inner magnet that you have, that will be so attractive to women. So all the links are in the description below. Check it out. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.